flash bright and glow. Cyber city skyline low. Lost in shadows where we roam. Here we rock in Squirrel Zone. Neon lights flash bright and glow. Cyber city skyline low. Lost in shadows where we roam. Here we rock in Squirrel Zone. Talking alley blips and clicks. Metal paws and cyber kicks. Rusted wires mesh and twist. Squirrel Zone won't be missed. We rock out in Squirrel Night. See bright in blinding light. Future's here, technology tight. Rocking hard till morning light. Circuits zap the night alive. We survive the cyber hive. Outcast in electric vibe. In these streets we do or die. Digital heartbeats pounding hard. Skies filled with electric stars. We ride fast in glitching cars. Leave behind all city scars. Outlaws in this neon maze. Humming with electric haze. For the future here we blaze. Squirrel Zone in cyberspace. Technology tight, rocking hard till morning light. Circus at the night alive. We survive the cyber hive. Outcast in electric vibe. In these streets we do or die. Digital highways dying hard. Skies filled with electric stars. We ride fast in glitching cars. Leave behind all city scars. Outlaws in this neon maze. Humming with electric haze. For the future here we blaze. Squirrel Zone in cyberface.
Let's get nuts.
If you only knew the power of these nuts.
At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Hi! By the way, that name right there, that's awesome. I love that name. That's amazing. Good job. Well done on that one. How's it going? Heidi ho! Happy Friday! Sorry, I gotta turn my music down there. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? What a shakin'. Merry Friday. So, there was a question when we were sitting on the standby about... I love me a pun. Dad jokes. We're all here for dad jokes. So far so good? Good. Okay, so there was a question about the reference to ADHD and squirrels. It's because, have you ever actually sat and watched a squirrel? Honestly. Right? The little buggers go, boing, 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 and all that. Right? So, hey, bus. So that's a part of the stereotype, as well as, have you ever seen a dog outside notice a squirrel? Right? They stop everything. So if you've never seen Up, the movie Up, first off, like I said, you're missing the greatest love story ever in the first 10 minutes of the movie. And I will fight anybody who tells me otherwise. But there's a dog in there that is the perfect embodiment, right? His name is Doug, and he's got a little voice thing on there. So, you know, whatever he thinks, it translates and is spoken, right? So he's like, you're my best friend, and blah, 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 it's squirrel. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I just need to double check here. Nope, not that one. Hi, Zach. Holy shit. You guys with all of the months, I love it. The answer to everything, that's right. Anyway, like I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, that should be the sound attached to this.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Squirrel. Exactly. Anyway, so that's the short version. Slowly doing dishes, trying not to ignite my back, so doing Pomodoro, washing dishes, read for 20 minutes. That works. That works very well. So yeah, anyway, that's the long and the short of it. And hugs if you want. Just spent 32 on watercolor. I'm guessing that's pencils. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And because I said that I adopted so many people way back when, that's where I ended up getting the dad part from. On the bussy part, I was like, bussy stem? Not quite. Then I realized bus system. That's right. That is right. Actually, the bus is... oh, you can't really see him because Gurr is sitting on his lap. But, hey, biddies, biddies. But yeah, the bus is part of the inspiration behind Bumper, who's sitting behind Gurr. Right there. Because Gurr. Because yes. Anywho. Trey, what do you want to tell us about yourself? Welcome to our happy little humble corner. Wow, that bot down there is a little bit behind the times. I have hella news. Uh-oh. Okay. What about anybody else got some news they want to share? Actually, you know what? Trey, I don't know if this is like your first time here or your first time catching the stream or whatever, but if so, let's share this little tidbit with you. Back from up north, I heard. But yeah, let's share this little tidbit.
Hello there and welcome. My name is Tyler, but people know me by many names. But most know me as Spaz or SquirrelDad. And here's a little bit about me. I'm a mental health advocate. I have autism and ADHD. I am a giant nerd. I love space. I love Star Wars. I'm also a Mandalorian. I'm an artist. I'm an animator. I'm a musician. I'm a veteran DJ. And I love all things AI. So what can you expect here? Well, we chat about everything. We talk mental health. We chat about nerdy stuff. We talk about food. Hell, around here, off topic is the topic. All in all, we like to have fun, but we don't talk religion or politics. No. There's enough division and hatred out there already. My community is a safe space for all, no matter if you're neurodivergent or not, if you're gay, straight, or trans, no matter where you are, no matter what color you are, no matter who you love, no matter what you believe. You are all welcome in my house. Just respect everybody and don't be an asshole. So again, welcome.
Now, the one thing that I forgot that I can add to that, I'm also an author. Yay, because I released a book, my first book ever. Yay! Well, the first published one anyway, which is now live. And so I hear, even though it says on mine, it says paperback, you can't get it. Dragonheart has already ordered one and sent me the picture as proof. So it can be done. Apparently on my end, it says that you can't do it because it's supposed to go live tomorrow on Amazon. But apparently Dragonheart ordered the paperback, so I guess it's good to go. So there you go. If you're a patron or you're a member on Fourth Wall, you get a copy of the ebook for free. Otherwise, it's depending on where you are. I think this is .com or .ca. In Canada here, it's $3.99. In the States, it's $2.99. Anyway, so yeah, there's my shameless self promo for the moment. So do you remember a little bit? Told about my Twitch parents. Yeah, I heard about that. Go by Trey. Talking Pontist, ADHD. Enjoy learning. So you call me a nerd. Nice. Trying to think what else to tell you. Well, I mean, you're an ADHDer, so you fit right in. Period. There you go. Welcome. Well, guess what? I don't know. They adopted you. You're going to visit them. You guys are planning out a threesome. I don't know. They're taking you out for dinner. A partridge in a pear tree. Yes, I'm medicated. Close enough guesses. All right, cool. Like what? I want to boycott my vestibular system. Well, I mean, if you can get away with it, then do it. Have at it. Knock yourself out. I don't know what else to tell you. One of the guys no longer in the polyamorous arrangement. Still friends with his former partners. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to scroll up to read what Chaos was saying because everything kind of just got jumbled there. Back from Boston for the day, but going back tomorrow. You're going back to Boston again? So like you traveled all the way back, and now you're going to travel back tomorrow? What? Why? Who's playing now? My little concert freak. Getting motion stick? Oh, that's gross. That sucks. Motion sickness is a bitch. I don't tend to get it very often, but when I do, I remember when I was taking Dexedrine, I used to get vertigo really badly. And I mean, even now, still, there are times when, thanks to the MS, we're all stand up quick. Hence why they would. Well, yeah, no, I get it. You should play Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. Sure, if I want to get a copyright strike, you bet. The author had to reschedule because his flight was delayed and reschedule it for Monday. Oh, okay, that's fair. Finally going to visit 3 of them next month. Trip arrangements a little different than they originally planned. Cool. Cool. I love when people get to meet up. It's a wonderful thing. I'm still waiting for Chaos to make their way up here. And I'm back. None of that guy. The guy that is it. It's not a guy, but Chaos playing the Dropkick Murphys. I wouldn't put it outside their repertoire of music, honestly. Chaos has got quite a diverse musical taste, as do a lot of people around here, so it seems. Which is cool. Which we're gonna flex that muscle in a little bit because it's Friday. So that means we're gonna write some stupid shit later. So yeah, boop, 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 boop. Bam. So if you want to get in on that, click that little link and submit your song suggestion. Mom found out the intent to be a woman. She has now revoked all support for the trip. Of course. She will not help with transportation or financial expenses. That sucks. To switch to a non-SIP medication due to high blood pressure. Oh, really? Wow. Need to stop procrastinating and get my passport. Yeah, you do. I would say we would come down there and visit, but if I were ever to do that, I fear that I would probably just be like everybody else and thrown into a jail cell. Because your country is all kinds of what the fuck. So... Chaos is also very understanding, as you can see. Probably. Yeah, probably. For no real reason. I mean, I'm a white guy, so, you would think that I would be exempt from all of that, but probably not. Because, I mean, in the States, that's about white. Anywho. So how was your trip other than having to turn around and go back? Because I'm sure you've been there enough times that you don't just go for one reason. Do you happen to be... Somebody picked up on it. Oh, and I screamed at each other like a lot. Yeah, I can imagine. And Dan, thanks for that. By the way, you guys want to have a rave? Yeah, we tend to do things like VC raves and do them right here on Twitch. So if you guys want to have another rave night, we're trying to get ourselves up to up to there, because that would be cool. Dad just get fake vertical, fake online identity so you can check your data and you're clean. I mean, probably. I mean, honestly, what I would probably do, I'd probably just delete all the apps. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. It's good. I got new books. Shocker. Had food I don't normally get, which is a great thing about going to a lot of cities like that. Like even Edmonton and Calgary, you know, they have Red Lobster there. We don't have a Red Lobster here, right? So if we want to do something simple, even like that, we have to go to Edmonton or Calgary. Quite literally means warrior queen. It's intended to be that way, but I'm not an actual queen, no. See? Now we're learning about you. Look at that. Hey, what's up, Dave? What is up, my man? As I go knocking things over. What's been going on with you, man? Hard time sleeping lately? That's fair. That is fair. I am in a lot more pain today than I'm letting on. So, been like that off and on for the last few days. Until like it's on. Need to listen to their other stuff. Also, I go to Boston. I'm pretty. Yeah, I go down to Boston. That's right. Yeah, I had the Chaos and I were in a voice chat last week or whatever, and we were talking about their area and whatnot, and I actually had a good little look at the layout and locations and whatnot, and it's a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I said an actual queen, or a natural queen, just want to jump someone's ass in a loving way. All-time favorite language is... My all-time favorite game is guessing languages. That's cool. Return regardless of all the work done to be rid of them. That sucks, dude. Slides in with another cup of coffee. Cups of coffee are always amazing also. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all my non-binary neurodivergent squirrels, we would like to welcome to the stadium, Dragon Suck My Dick Heart. Oh yeah. Someone in the building didn't do their job. Everyone go buy his book. We were talking about that, about the fact that I can't see it on my end, but you ended up doing it, which is amazing. I think that's fucking stellar. Yes, I appreciate the support. Thank you. Yeah, because I did the introduction for Trey, and I forget. I said afterwards, I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, I can now add author to that list. Am I working on something that may or may not tie into that story? Maybe. What is the synopsis of your novel? Okay, so the short version. Somebody wakes up from cryostasis on a ship in space and has no memory of who they are and doesn't remember how they got there. And then goes through a bit of a psychological trip to figure that all out. I don't know. Those who have read it, am I close? What would you say? A basic synopsis. Cryostasis, where they put you on ice and you they freeze you and you wake up, you know, in the future kind of thing. Is that where they freeze the dead bodies? Well, they freeze live bodies. I'm a meat popsicle. Like Chief in Halo 1. Ah. Apparently my dogs are going psycho outside. Why would they freeze people alive? If you had, say, an incurable disease and have cancer or something like that, what they would do would, they would freeze you and then wake you up in the future when cancer is cured. That kind of thing. Hey! What is going on? Can't stay on to say hi, miss y'all, and you as well, my friend. Mwah. I hope you have an amazing day. Close enough without giving away too much of the plot, yeah. Are you classified as human? Negative. I am a meat popsicle. What? Oh, fuck's sake. We'll be right back. I have to go help.
Ancient teachings flow through time, like ripples in still water. Each moment holds a sign for those who dare to wander through spaces between breaths, where wisdom gently calls. In silence comes the test, as evening starlight falls. Energy surrounds us all, rising like the morning sun, beyond what eyes can see, where infinite paths run. Time dissolves away as truth begins itself when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. Everything I thought I knew fades into the flow. I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. When I let go. In gardens of the mind, where patience plants its seeds, the answers we must find are not in ancient creeds, but flowing through our veins, like stardust through the night. Beyond all earthly chains exists eternal light. Listen to the force within, moving like a river song, beyond what thoughts can hold, where right and wrong belong. Time dissolves away as truth begins to show when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. Everything I thought I knew fades into the flow when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. There is no death, there is the force. There is no end, only transform. Through countless stars, through endless space, the living force shows us the way. itself when I let go. The path reveals itself when I let go. Everything I thought I knew fades into the flow when I let go. Something's inside, can't describe, but it pulls me higher. Just breathe and try. When I close my eyes, I can sense you near. Let it rise, time to disappear. Feel it flow through me, watch me let go and be, feel it flow through me, rising endlessly. Ooh, la da da day. Hand reaches out without doubt. Energy surrounds what this is about. In between the space of what's real and true.
Okay, that was unexpected. Peach Rockstar, nice. Sorry about that. My dogs decided they wanted to take a round out of each other in the backyard. And my help was required to get them apart. Because pit bull grip. So, who won? It's hard to say, honestly, because it was Sabine who had Dosey by the face, but Dosey seems to have done a lot of damage to Sabine under here. Are they okay? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Road Toads! Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. My wife is a little more shaken up. Her hand and foot are covered in... Yeah, so... I don't know. We're giving them a few minutes to kind of be apart and settle the fuck down. And she's going to see if she needs to take Sabine to the hospital for a puncture wound. So we're going to find out. So that was a thing. Hey, Toads! Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. So yeah, that was not what I was expecting at all. And also, it was incredibly difficult because it was in our back fire pit area. So that means I had to like go out the back door in the kitchen, go across the deck, go down the stairs, walk across the little patio thing, walk across a giant ice patch, and I didn't have any shoes or anything on. And I'm like, oh, this is fucked. I would never do this in any other situation. I hope they're okay too. They do this every now and again. I don't know why. I don't know. Sabine tries to like establish that she's the dominant one, when really, it's, I don't know, it's just, they were barking at somebody that was going past in the alley, and then apparently they started in on each other. So, here's hoping that they can like settle the fuck down, and that they're both alright. Dosey seems okay. I brought her into the house. I checked her face. She doesn't seem to be too damaged. She just got like, all her fur is like wet and whatever else. Of course, Jason was freaking out. Wife's freaking out. I'm like, fuck. Wife managed to find a tent pole rod or something like that, and like jam it in her mouth to let go. So that was good. It was very ingenious thinking, actually, on the fly. So there is that. But yeah, not how I thought my Friday was going to go. Let us carry on. Road Toads, how are you, man? I'm just going to scroll up and have a quick little look and see if there's anything fun that I missed. Did I miss anything good? We have a good little convo, did we? I don't know. Pry bar in the jaw. Shit. Yeah, shit you learn with pits, yeah. 100%. Yeah, that was an adventure. So yeah, the wife is having a look. Talking about frozen people. Oh yeah, cryostasis. Right. Okay, right, yeah, so we were talking about the book synopsis. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And then the whole psychological trip of finding everything out. I'm working now. I'll be heading home soon. All right, cool. I'm about to make chili. Very nice. I'll get locked on to my boot. Had to prime off it. Locked onto the boot. Sorry, I'm just half-assed listening. My bad. Not my bad. My dogs. I gotta worry about them. Anyway. Yeah, let's go on to other stuff, shall we? What's happening? Obviously, Road Toads be working. Dan's back from the great adventure up north. Oh, I know. What's required to make an etymology. Crisis literally means frozen state. Good way to remember it. Yep. Target boot, target lock. Lock onto them boots. Not hearing a whole lot back there as of yet. What else was I saying before that? We were talking about the rave, and then we were talking about the book. And that's about as far as I can remember, because all the excitement got me in a whirlwind. Because excitement! And shit, and things, and stuff. And Gur, as you can see. Gur is coming together rather nicely. I've got the top of his head done, but trying to print out the antenna, it keeps knocking over. It'll get up to a certain height and then knock over, and yeah, I'm not happy with that. Oldest is overstimulated the whole house with his incessant flapping. Or incessant tapping. Well, I don't know why I read flapping there. I really don't know. And yeah, sorry I didn't turn the music up for you. I was in a rush. Otherwise, I totally would have. I got good news while I was up there. I donated about 300k in woodworking tools to the res. We didn't need giving people the wood. That's nice. That is awesome. I wish it was hand flapping. It would be quieter. What if you print two pieces that can connect together? I was thinking about that, but it's the way that it's shaped. Right? It kind of comes back on an angle and then kind of goes forward, and then there's the little ball on top. So like if I could do maybe I could do the ball in a separate piece and then just add a dowel to it or something. I could probably cut that apart and do it. That wouldn't be so difficult, I think. But yeah, I even turned the print speed down to like 60%. To make sure that it wasn't zipping past and to reduce the chance that it would like knock it over. But here I can show you. This is actually one of the ones where it got to this point and then it detached from the plate, right? So like there's the bottom that attaches to the plate and it prints this, and then yeah, it gets up to this part here and just starts to knock it over. So maybe what I can do is, because you can kind of see where there's a little bit of a lip here. Maybe what I can do is cut this part off and then print out the ball separate, and then just put a dowel in. I could do that, I think. That wouldn't be too hard. Actually, that'd be pretty easy. Yeah, I can do that in Tinkercad. That's an idea. Can it print horizontally? It could, but then I'm going to end up with a bunch of shit on the side here. Because this is going to need Even if I did it like that. Now this way, even flat like this, it would need supports right in here, in this part. And then, print some removable structure is counter. The thing is, on the last one, that's exactly what I did. And it still knocked it over, actually. It is, this one right here. Right? I even printed supports on it. On this one here. And it still took it out when it got up to the part where it expands to the bulb on top. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to end up doing then is I will just cut it in half. Or not in half, but cut it where the bulb comes off. And then print that out separate. And then just, in Tinkercad, I'll make a hole, or make a little dowel slot on both pieces. So that way it'll fit on. So yeah, after that one last night, I was just furious. I'm like, nope, I'm done. Fuck this. I'm not doing this tonight. I am done printing this out. And I'm sure I'm probably smooth, or first thought. Yeah, or just, you know, get over here. Yeah, I'll just cut it in half, or cut it where the bulb is. That'll make it a lot easier. It'll be something I do later tonight. Make that my this evening project. Yeah, that's what I think. Where is my chat window? There we go. Alright. Anywho, other than that though, if you haven't seen Gur yet, come here. You can see he's coming along rather well. My little happy face Gur. Got the body done, got the hands done, the arms, legs. The waffle that he stands on, which is this here. This is his support plate. This thing. So yeah, got all of that. Take a picture for the news. I'm front and center, wearing it. Nice. Tab should be down like protrusion. So baby, or dowel will go. No, you put. What you do is you put a dowel slot in both of them so that you can fit one of these in and support it in between the both. Not one that big, it'd be a smaller one. But yeah, you'd put a hole in both and then put the dowel in, and the dowel supports both pieces. It actually supports a hell of a lot better that way, because then you're not risking the breaking off of one piece. Right, because it has that other piece that it has that it's adding support to in the middle. It's the same with the neck piece, right? It's not just a ring; it's another ring inside of a ring. So yeah, instead of even just being a solid piece, extra support, because science and shit and stuff and things, and yeah, you know what I mean. Anywho. Cheers to all y'all. I hope you all got hydration and food and meds and all that goodness. How many parts is the head? The head is, let me see, there's, if you include the eyes and all that stuff, 3 pieces for the round part, 1 piece on the bottom, 1 piece each for the eyes. So what are we up to? 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 pieces for the top. That's 7, 8. And then 9 for the thingy, not including the dowels that you would put in between, right? So what did we say? What was that? 9? 9 pieces, and then for dowels there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I would add 18 to it, 19, 20. Because there are dowels behind the eye ports to hold them in place as well. So 20 dowels. Dowel between the two. Better than built-in dowel like protrusion. Fuse number. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, well, no, because engineering, absolutely. Like, for example, for the hand, right? Having a dowel to go in here and then having it slide into the arm, right? It's more structure support because it's 1 extra piece. But I get what you mean, the computer science view of it, right? You want as few pieces as possible. For engineering, you would probably want more. You'd want to keep it to a minimum, but you still want more is better, right? Fewest failure points is best. No, I get that too, right? But computer engineering, software engineering versus physical engineering, two different worlds. No, not saying that I'm an engineer by any means. Nicole, how you doing? Hello. I see you over there on YouTube. What's going on? But we also have things called super glues. Yes, which you would add to the dowels. Right? I put super glue in the spots where it goes, super glue them in first, then super glue the other ones, and then attach them. Right? So you've got all of those. Or even a two-part epoxy, actually. Another thing that I use quite often. You super glue on your minis. That's fair. That is a great way to put. Glue can't hold air. This is true too. Not very well. Not super goodly. Not in any way that matters. Yeah, just don't super glue yourself. I always tend to do that. Like my fingers at some point always tend to have a little bit. Epoxy. Phone call from Toronto. I have no idea who you are, so you can go away. That's why I have gloves. Yep. I got a bunch down there too. They always end up glued to other shit as well, so it happens. Fingers and hands always get super glued together. Me too. Yeah, at the very least, like a little part in here or something, and you know, my fingers or my fingernails. I've been banned from glue. Yeah, you have. Because you end up gluing yourself to tables and shit. It's very strange. You're an unusual critter. We're okay with that. So, after the self-care break, we're probably going to get into what we do on Fridays. Bam. A little bit of that AI music goodness. So that link that just came up there, the tiny URL, if you want to add an idea to our silly shit songs that we're going to make today, please do contribute right there on that little form. That's really useful for plastics and 3D printing too. Yep. I'm really trying some epoxy, trying to write one. Honestly, Dave, right now, I just use like the dollar store shit for the moment, right? Until I can find something better. I was also told that E6000 is supposed to work really well for it, but I've yet to try that. I'll probably try that when I get this stuff moved out of the way, because my room is now very clear. How fast does it cure? Well, it's a 5-minute epoxy. So honestly, I would give it like 15 minimum kind of thing, right? Just to be absolutely sure, but it's a pretty quick one. Just a 5-minute epoxy. But yeah. Not holding me together forever. No, that's where you get well, things like this, man. Depending on what you're trying to glue together. But I get it. For something like minis, a super glue is good enough. I get what you mean. My only paranoia when it comes to things like that is that they're so small. I'm afraid that, especially now with the MS, because I'm now more twitchy than I ever was before. It's not like I ever had hands like a surgeon, but now, yeah. Supportive with handling with your hands. Yeah. So if you've got like a vice grip or some little grippies like that, whatever, right? That kind of thing. But yeah, I've never had hands like a surgeon. So like now, even with the amount that I tend to get twitchy, yeah, I don't really trust that, you know what I mean? Which is unfortunate and sucks and is a real pain in my ass. But downside with painting sometimes. Oh yeah. I agree. I am not the best painter out there. It doesn't mean I don't like to do it, obviously, right? I do like the painting, but I'm not fantastic at it. Something like that, Dan is a lot better than me, right? Hands down, no question about that. But, I mean, I'm also not going to send my shit out there to have him paint and then mail it back, because Canada Post prices are fucking ridiculous. So there's that. But I mean, also, you could, I know I could also take it up to Shoes Garage, but like in the case of like Jack's or something, just put it in the box. Yeah, you bet. Just fire it off. Anyway, oh my god. Why don't we indulge in a little self-care break? I'm going to go check on everybody and top the coffee and whatnot. And you guys, grab yourself a water or a snack or whatever you need to do. Hit the bathroom. But yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Un momento, por favor. We'll be back. Yes, starting making foods if that's what you got to do. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Feel it in my bones. Electricity flows through my veins tonight. Can't fight it anymore. Higher, higher, taking me higher. Push me till I can't breathe. Can't stop moving. Can't stop moving. Move, move, move. Sweat on my skin. Let the beat sink in. Burning up inside. No sleep till dawn. Faster, faster, breaking through disaster. Take me till I break free. Can't stop moving. Can't stop moving. Move, move, move. My body aches, but something makes me push ahead beyond all red, beyond all pain again. Higher and higher, into the fire, harder till I dissolve. Can't stop moving. Can't stop moving. Move, move, move. Move, move, move. Feel it in my bones, in my bones. Feel my veins tonight, tonight. Till I dissolve, till I dissolve. I dissolve.
I'm watching March in black, moving through the rain. Numbers will wait fast. Guitar back again. tonight. Sirens start to wail. People fill the streets. Thunder starts to build. Fists raised in the dark. Blood begins to boil. They strike without warning, breaking through the call. Tear gas fills the air now. We stand alone. They can't silence our storm. They can't silence our storm.
Well, that went way down. Not quite where I was trying to go. Right about there. There we go. Heyo, made it to the stream just in time for a little bit of ridiculous AI music, which is what we're going to be doing here shortly, very quickly. I've looked over the list. I see a couple suggestions in there that make me laugh, and I'm here for this. I'm absolutely here for this. So exclamation AI music if you want to add a suggestion. The ones that we've got here, yeah, I'm here for this. This is going to be fun. Actually, the background music that you're hearing right now is all shit that I've generated on that site, Refusion, and have put together as a stream playlist. So, yeah, you can tell it's some pretty good shit overall. So, how's Annie Mae? What's up with you? Update on the dogs. They are separated. Dosey is in the front room. Sabine is laying on towels on my bed because she had a lot of yuck. But yeah, so we've got a friend coming over bringing some proper gauze. From the bottom, sure, kind of plastic. I print in PLA Plus. Generally, anyway, for these guys, because ABS. The fumes are far more toxic, and it's a pain in the ass to work with, especially if you're not doing things like an acetone slurry to weld it together. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. PLA is a lot easier for me, but I use PLA Plus nowadays because it's marginally better. It's not something that I would print out something that like a I don't know, a fucking sunflower with a windmill on it to put in the backyard, right? It's not something you want to leave out in the sun because it is going to warp it. Pet G is a lot better for that. It's a lot more tolerant of outdoor heat. But, yeah. Exhausted. Is that how you spell it? Yes. Yes, it is. Why for are you exhausted? Tell me a story. What's up? What's going on? What's happening? What's shaking? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm inquiring. Not much for a mind, but I want to know. I suck at every language. We were talking a little bit about languages earlier. And cookies for everybody. Grab yourself a cookie. Sume, what's up? Hello, hello. Alright. Shall we get to it? I think we shall. Let's do it up. As you can see, we've got Refusion opened up. I've got my list up here. By the way, thanks for the cookie truck there, Kiri. Cookies for everybody. Alright. So what we're going to do is, we're going to pause this one here, and then we're going to, let me see here, whoop, new feature. Why, did they add something? Okay, I don't know. What is happening? Songs, vibes, projects, playlist. Yeah, sure. These are all the songs I got here. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you're doing okay, too. Welcome, welcome to our happy little Friday stream. PLA is considered biodegradable. Well, it's not going to biodegrade efficiently under normal. Probably not a good idea. No, and that's why, like, if the wife asked me to make something for the backyard, right, I'm not going to do it in PLA because it's just not equipped for that. All right, what have we got here? Our first one. So if you're new here, every other Friday, as you can see here, this is my inspiration stuff for when I'm doing writing. I have a whole playlist that I made for doing that as well. Anyway, every other Friday, which is when I can stream because I don't work, we bullshit for the first while. Apparently today have our dogs get into fights, and then we go on to making silly ass AI music because that's how we do. So our first one here is going to be a song about washing dishes. In the style of hardcore punk. Now, you can be the judge as to how good an interpretation of hardcore punk this is. I'm just going to change this. A song about how much I hate washing dishes. There, I'm altering your prompt. I have altered the deal. Make sure it's not instrumental, because otherwise it's just going to be an instrumental hardcore punk song. So let's do that. Let's see what we got, and what it comes up with, and how it is, and how it does, and all the things. Anyway. Yeah. I'm still really enjoying this site. I actually have not touched Udio. I think I've touched Udio once in the last 2 months to do an alteration project, because these ones here I can't use to I can't use any of the output legally yet, because it's still in their terms of service that you can't take this stuff and, you know, put it into music projects. But soon enough, I'm hoping, because that would be really nice. That would be super great. All right, what do we got here? The prison sink. Oh my god. Prison sink and break free. Okay, you guys can be the judge as to how hardcore punk you think this is, but let's have a little look-see here. And yeah, let's give her a listen. What do we got? Impress me.
Another day, please keep piling high, and the cycle drains my mind. Someone else's filth to clean.
Is very screamy.
Every single day the same. Here's why I'm ruined again. Time slipping down the drain. Lost trouble away in vain. Squat till I bleed. Till I bleed. Never get free. Never free. Stack them up high. Stack them high. Watch my life die. Watch it die. God is fucking me. See pearls of fire eyes. Can't fake a prison sink. Soak it, rinse and dry. Mock is fucking me. Steam burns my tired eyes. Can't escape this prison sink. Soak it, rinse and dry. Breaking point is near. Feel it in my veins. Someone else's best to clear while my spirit drains. Up till I bleed. Till I bleed. Never get free. Never free. Stack them up high. Stack them high. Watch my life die. Watch it die. We're all just slaves to their remains. Trapped in pride. In this endless chain. Every dish is another link. Break free or you'll sink. I won't anymore. Stop.
You missed a word.
Scrub till I bleed. Till I bleed. Never get
I mean, that hit the hardcore part of it for sure. I don't know how punk I would call that, but holy fuck, that was a little screamy. Amber, what do you think? Obviously you dig. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna add that. We'll add that one to the list. That wasn't punk. No, it absolutely was not. AI Music Friday. We're gonna add that to the list. All right. But no, it was like super screamy. Hardcore punk, fast and furious, raw production, aggressive vocals, D-beat drums. All right, let's see. Is this one a little closer to the mark? Impress me. You can do it. Do it. Do it.
Every single day, like a flood-ice wave, can't escape this fate. You make me wait, and drawing red inside my head, screaming loud and clear. Why am I here? Why do I serve you? Who do I serve? Who do I serve? Stuck in this cycle, no more control. Hot water burns, my stomach turns, and the spirals grow. All things you throw, my time you steal. This rage I feel won't bow down low, won't put on show. Slow death, bleed. My stress, this life oppressed. Break these chains now, I'll show you how. Systems disease, down on my knees. No more I'll stay, I break away. Why do I serve you? Who do I serve for? Who do we serve? Stuck in this cycle.
I dig a lot of the musical element of that, but I feel like lyrically it missed the mark. That's my only complaint with that one there, is that I really feel that lyrically it missed the mark. I like the music part of it, but I gotta put the heart on that one there. Yeah, fuck it, I'll add that one to the playlist as well. Remember, the AI music list is a public list. The link is in the media announcements, I believe. So anybody who wants to hear all of this silly shit that we make, it's freely available to all of y'all. Not only one list here, but also one list on Udio from the previous ones we did. All right, so the next one here is from Angie, because of course it is. And this is a song about gluing yourself to a table. Because of course it is. And it's done in the style of hyper pop. Oh yeah, see, look what you did there, Dan. Look what you did. Upbeat, energetic. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that and see what it comes up with. A hyper pop song about gluing yourself to a table. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. So yeah, after this, there are 2 other suggestions we've got in here. Feel free to add yours with that link that popped up from Dan there. The table adhesion memorialized. It's canon. Yeah. Dan is one who glues himself to a table. It's true. It sucks, but it's hilarious. It makes for good comedy. Come on, Dan, you know that. You know this. All right. The next 2 suggestions I dig as well. They're not as funny. Glued. That's a good title right there. And Viral Chaos. Ooh, this should be fun. All right. Viral Chaos. In the style of hyperpop, what do we got? Hyperpop, glitch, high energy beats, distorted synths, chaotic drops. Don't glue yourself to the table. That is right. That is absolutely right.
Are you okay? Hey, what fuck are you doing? Live viewers 10K, trending over 1.
Been posting all day, but you never reply. Left me on red again, makes me wanna cry. Might do something crazy just to catch your eye. Got some wild ideas, about to say goodbye. You always scroll past me like I'm not even there. About to make you notice if you even care. Nobody saw me before, but they're watching now. Everybody at my door, and they're watching now. Comments going crazy, views up in the sky. Can't move anymore alone, and I kinda might die. Police outside, orange news trucks on my lawn. Trending on Twitter while I'm stuck on and on. Stuck here with you, can't get away. News going up like they say. What have I done? Too late to change. Too late to change. Fuck it all up, make them all say. Stuck here forever, this is the real me. Nobody saw me before, but they're watching now. Everybody at my door, and they're watching now. And they're watching. And they're watching. And they're watching now. And they're watching now. Live viewers, they all watching now. Watching Earth. Breaking news alert. Vile fans say you want a cipher.
I don't know how it went from gluing yourself to a table to it needs to be more poppy. Yeah, well, not only that, lyrically, it turned into a social media post, which, okay, I kind of dig the premise. If it took it and turned it into, I'm going to glue myself to a table so that I could get views, okay, but it needs to be more clear on that in the lyrics. But I like the idea of it. It's just, I don't think lyrically it... adulting, I guess, do not recommend. No, adulting? No, I never recommend. That's a thing people do. Adulting? Yeah, no, not really. All right, Glued. Hyperpop, high energy, glitchy bass, intense synths, auto-tuned vocals. What do we got?
Bought this super evasive yesterday. Feeling empty inside, need to make you stay. Table looking fine, mahogany bay. One quick decision, no time to delay. Hands down flat, can't move back. What I lack in mobility, I make up instability. I'm glued to you. I'm glued to you. Physically, I'm glued to you. Chemically, I'm glued to you. Stuck with you. People say I need to let things go, but they don't understand up on no. Called the emergency line just to say help. I found the perfect way to stay. Help me. Stuck place. Happy face, what's the use of moving when I finally found my friend? Yeah, I'm glued to you, literally, literally. I'm glued to you, physically, physically. I'm glued to you, mechanically, mechanically. I'm glued to you, eternally, eternally. Stuck with you, can't separate, don't want to anyway. Table to me, heart destiny, permanent company. I'm good with you, literally, literally. I'm good with you, physically, physically. I'm good with you, chemically, chemically. I'm glued to you ever. We're stuck together now.
That's the one right there. So much better. So much better, that one. I'm glued to you, literally, literally. Physically, physically. Yeah, that's the one there. Added that one to the list. All right, what do we got next? Oh, I love this. This is great. Okay. A song about how much I love Dino Sour Gummy Candies. And we're doing that in a bouncy house techno, upbeat, energetic. Yeah, that should do. A song about how much I love Dino Sour Gummy Candy. I think that's a great one for a bouncy house song. I think that's great. All right, so next update on the dogs. It sounds like the wife is taking Sabine to the vet. So, yeah. If anybody wants to help chip into the vet bill, she says. Well, I mean, there's that. I should almost change that to fucking vet bill now. Goddamn dogs. Yeah, not looking forward to that. So, there's the update on the puppies. We had a friend come over and bring some proper gauze. And, yeah, they're just kind of loading her up and getting her ready to go. Anyway. Sweet Escape. Let us see here. What do we got? House music, upbeat, 4 on the floor beat, euphoric synths, and bouncy bass line. I think it's funny that it looks like they put spaghetti noodles in the picture. I'm not sure how those two things relate. Let's find out.
Tingling sensations taking flight. Pure delight in a single bite. Something wild has got me tonight. Moving my body, feeling so right. Sweet and sharp, my appetite grows. Dancing faster as the feeling flows. Can't resist this pleasure I chose. Sour power, my sweet escape. Got me moving in waves. Taste of freedom, can't wait. This rush I crave. La 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 la, sweet escape. Perfect pleasure on my tongue. Electric feelings have begun. Spinning faster, having fun till the
Nice, got a big old outro on it too. Very nice. Come on. All right, well, didn't get that last word, but that's okay. The only thing I think that it was missing is the mention of dinosaurs. But other than that, I think that was a pretty great example. I like that it's got little dinosaurs in the picture on this one here. Oh, I feel like this one, oh, lyrically, it looks like this one might hit the mark. Let's find out. Shall we? Now, that last one was pretty good. It was pretty boppy. I like that. I think I'll add that to the list anyway.
Little green dino in my hand, sweet then sour. Can't understand why am I candy of choice tonight? Got me dancing, feeling so right. Every bite makes me move. Got that sugar groove. Can't resist you. What should I do? Why do you taste so good? Why do you taste so good? Tastes so good.
Oh yeah, this one's got it.
Red T-Rex, blue Raptor 2, dancing with dinos, just me and you. Sugar coating makes me spin, going back for more. Let's begin. Every bite makes me move. Got that sugar groove. Can't resist you. What should I do? Why do you taste so good? 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 Taste so good. Sweet and sour, hour by hour. Can't stop dancing with my candy power. Why do you taste so good? Why do you taste so good? Taste so good. Sweet and sour, understand.
Well, I like that. Gives a nice little outro. Well, that's perfect. Why is that perfect? I'm glad you asked. The part that I think I forgot to mention to you guys was about the rave. I have said that those who donate, they're going to get a song written to them, about them, for them, etc., like Tiamara and Joe, and I can't remember who else was on the list there. But I'm also going to be taking any of the songs that are on this list here that we did on AI Music Friday, and the good ones I'm going to include in the rave as well, because I think that's hilarious, and I think it would be a lot of fun. So, yeah, you guys want a rave? Hey, there's a rave fund there. Also known as, apparently, pay for my fucking vet bill, not bedbill. I don't know what words those were, but apparently I was making those up. All right, next one we have got here. Thank you very much for that, guys. Next one is from Moonlight Tree. Task never ending, overwhelmed, and still need to do care tasks. And And my choice, huh? Dealer's choice. I don't know. What kind of thing should we... What resonates with this topic? Should we do another bouncy house one? Should we do a boy band? Should we do hyper pop? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Tasks never ending, overwhelmed, and still need to do care tasks. I don't know. Death metal. I am not doing death metal. Rock ballad? Rock ballad might work. That might actually be interesting. No, Dan, I think we've hit the screamy limit for the day. But rock ballad? I kind of like that idea. Thanks, Toads. We'll try that. Love song? Maybe? Let me see. Rock. Rock. I find hard rock actually helps with these as well. Disney. Do it in the style of fucking Disney. In the music genre. Definitely need. I mean, fair. Well, we're gonna take Toad's suggestion. We're gonna give it a shot here. Tasks never ending, overwhelmed, still need to do care tasks in the style of a rock ballad. I think this could be really interesting. Refusion in about 30 seconds. I'm not gonna write you a love song. It's like, your topic is good, but fuck yeah, I'm not doing that. Good try though. Good attempt. Not happening. All right. Let's hair metal. Hey, hair metal. Hey, maybe I should have done that. Viking metal? Okay. If you say so, that's what the next one's going to be. Apparently is Viking metal. Looking forward to that. Defrag. I think chap hop? Chap hop. What the hell is chap hop? I'm not familiar with chap hop, my man. Also, how are you doing? All right. What do we got here? Heartful and running free. Aw. Let's see what we got here. Come on, click. All right. We have hard rock ballad, heavy guitar riffs, soaring vocals, emotional dynamics, tasks never ending, overwhelmed, and still need to do care tasks. You fucked up the hands there, though. Look at that. It's like Simpsons hands. Sea shanty. Ooh, sea shanty.
Coffee gone cold again. Bills pile up higher. Phone keeps on ringing. Eyes barely open. Try to make dinner, but the pan's burning black. Wanted to call you just to hear your laugh. Every day feels like a mountain, and I'm crawling to the top. But when I think of giving up, you're the reason that I won't. I'm running on empty, but my heart's still full of you. These hands are tired, but they still wanna hold you too. Yeah, I'm barely breathing, but baby, this much is true. I'm running on empty, but my heart's still. Late for the meeting, miss your text message. Hair's unwashed again, coffee stains on my desk. Wanna be better, wanna give more, but I'm just surviving behind this closed door. The clock keeps on ticking, and the tasks never end.
Honestly, just to interrupt, honestly, it was when he first started singing is when I heard the country. Like, there's a bit of a drawl in the voice, you know what I mean? But yeah, it sounds like country rock to me.
But you're still here waiting, my lover, my friend. I'm running on still wanna hold you too. Yeah, I'm barely breathing, but baby, this much is true. I'm running on empty, but my heart's still full of you.
It's pretty close.
Maybe tomorrow will be different. Maybe I'll finally catch my breath. But tonight just hold me closer, 'cause you're all that I had left. I'm running on empty, but my heart's still full of you. These hands are tired, but they still wanna hold you too. Yeah, I'm barely breathing, but baby, this much is true. I'm running on empty, but my heart's still full of you. Still full of you.
Yeah, I agree that they took that and turned it into country rock 100%. Lyrically, especially in the first verse and whatnot there, I think it was very on point. I think the idea, they got the idea. As for a ballad, it's going to give you a love song. True. I should have put in something like power ballad, and that might have probably rock ballad, emotional power chords, soaring vocals, dynamic builds. Yeah, if I put in something like power ballad, it probably would have been closer to what we were looking at. But I'm not hating it, right? What do you think there, Toads? Not all ballads are love songs. That's true. That is true. I mean, there are a lot of really good power ballads that are dealing with loss. One that comes to mind is, for a power ballad, Pantera, Cemetery Gates. Things like that. All right, let's see what Running Free has got for us. Are you going to be country as well?
Papers on my desk, clock keeps moving on. Coffee getting cold,
I'm sensing country.
another day begun. Something's gotta give, but I keep holding on. 'Cause when you call my name, everything makes sense. These tasks won't let me rest, but my heart knows what's best. Running on empty, still running to you. When my world's too heavy, you pull me through. Running on empty, but you make me new. Missed calls and deadlines, pressure in my head, fighting through the day just to make it home. Your arms around me, worth every breath I spend. In this crazy life, you're all I've ever known. The weight upon my chest, but my heart knows what's best. Running on empty, still running to you. When my world's too heavy, you pull me through. Running on empty, but you make me new.
Yeah, you're right, Kiri. It went full ass country now.
In the quiet moments, between the chaos and the storm, your love reminds me what I'm fighting for. Running on empty, still running to you.
honestly, with my limited country experience, I'm getting a mini McCready. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I haven't heard in 84 years. Yeah, I was kind of getting Faith Hill in there, but that's also one of the biggest artists when I was stuck in the country bar. But yeah, I don't know if you caught, but I changed out some words just to test it out. I put in power ballad and heavy metal to try and avoid the country to see what we would get here if it was a little closer to the mark. And I removed love song because apparently love song means a country ballad, I guess, according to the AI. Let's see what this comes up with. Hopefully it's a little closer to what we were aiming at. Already.
Another morning comes around. Coffee's getting cold. Paper scattered on the ground. Tasks from days of old never seems to slow down. No, time keeps pressing on. Every step gets harder. Every breath more strain. Push against the wall now, but I'll rise again. Still standing though my strength is gone. Can't stop moving, gotta carry on. The weight keeps building day by day, but I won't let go. I'll find a way. Bills are stacking up so high. Calls I need to make. People asking, are you fine? While I'm wide awake, 20 things left on my list, and the day's almost done. Almost done. Body's getting tired, mind is wearing thin. Everything required. Where do I begin? Still standing though my strength is gone. Can't stop moving, gotta carry on. The weight keeps building day by day, but I won't play home. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Sometimes I just wanna scream, fall down to my knees, but the world won't wait for me. No time to Still standing though my strength is gone. Can't stop moving, gonna prove them wrong. The weight keeps building day by day, but I won't break. No, I'll find a way. I'll find my way. Oh, I'm gonna stay. Oh, I'm gonna skip.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a lot closer to the mark, in my opinion. I'm gonna add a heart to that. I really dig the way that they did that one. I don't think it was 100% on, but I think it was. The idea was there. The idea was totally there. I put a quick pause on the self-care break. We will do that after we listen to this song, and then after the break, we will come back and do some Viking metal, which is going to be interesting. We'll get to that in a minute. Much closer to the intent of the video. It's definitely closer. Yeah, I agree. Road Toads, what do you think of all these? Let's get your opinion, man, because you're the one who kind of threw the idea in. All right. It's called Still I Burn. Heavy metal power ballad, soaring vocals, crushing riffs. Crushing. I like that. Crushing riffs. Dramatic dynamics. Let's hear. I really did like that first one. I switched over. First one switched over.
Ooh, yeah. Every morning hits like stone. Tasks keep piling, never done. Coffee's cold, but I press on. What used to fuel me, now it's gone. My hands are shaking as I try to check off lists that multiply. Push myself until I break. How much more can one heart take? Still I burn. Watch me burn. Though there's nothing left to give. Still I burn. Watch me burn. Every day I've gotta live. Bills keep coming through my door while dirty dishes fill the floor. My body aches down to the core, but somehow they all want more. The clock keeps ticking, mocking me as I collapse on bended knee. Running empty, running blind, lost a piece I'll never find. Still I burn. Watch me burn. Though there's nothing left to give. Still I burn. Watch me burn. Every day I gotta live. They say I'm strong, they say I'm strong. They don't know the weight I carry, the debt I owe. Still I burn, I'll burn. Watch me burn. Watch me, though there's nothing left to give. Still I burn. Watch me burn. Every day I gotta live, gotta live.
It hit the mark. I dig it. All right. Yeah, that one was really good. I'm very impressed, actually. All right. Well, those two are added to the list. I don't know. Do you guys want me to add the country ones or no? Just skip them. I love that one. Oh, I love that one too. I think that one was really good. I think those last two, actually. Oh, they're Dan approved. There you go. They're Dan approved. That's all that matters. The first country in your opinion. All right. Well, I mean, it was your suggestion, so I will absolutely add that one to the list. So there we go. All right. So we're going to take ourselves our little self-care break. In Europe, the first country. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys agree. Oh, not projects. What am I doing? Back it up. I want playlists because we're going to play this playlist right here. Yeah. While we go on our self-care break. All right. So let us do that. Fuck it. I'll play this one. Squirrel Station. Why? Because why the hell not? All right. Time for a self-care break. Grab yourself some water, a snack, whatever you need.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Right back in a moment where we will do some Viking metal.
First time at the station, heart beating fast. New fox on the dance floor, unsure how to last. See that bear in the corner, moving side to side. Rabbit hopping backwards, making their own stride. La la la, come and see. Different beats for you and me. Moving different, grooving together. Breaking free in any weather. Each one unique in their own way. At Squirrel Station we all can play. Owl's wings spread wide, dancing through the air. Deer with headphones bobbing without a single care. Found my own rhythm, tail swishing low. Everyone's accepting, just letting go. Now you know. Different beats help us grow. Moving different, grooving together. Breaking free in any weather. Each one unique in their own way. At Squirrel Station we all can play. On the forest floor, spinning beats you never heard before. Got a raccoon raving, beaver breaking, hedgehog popping, turtle shaking. Every animal's got their special flow. Some are fast and some are slow, but when we sync up on this track, the whole forest has got our back. Moving different, grooving together. Breaking free in any weather. Each one unique in their own way. That's right. At Squirrel Station we all can play. Different beats. I close my eyes and breathe. Something calls to me, like a voice inside, teaching me to see. There's more than what appears before my eyes. I reach out with my mind, I realize the barriers begin to fade away as I learn to trust what I can't explain. I am one with everything around me. Every breath connects, now I can see. I am one with everything around me. Everything around me. Let it flow through me. My hand moves on its own. Understanding grows. Ancient wisdom flows through the path it shows. The power's always been here all along. In stillness I discover I belong. Connected to the current as it moves. Every living thing shares this same truth. let it flow. Trust in what you know. Feel it rising higher, rising higher, rising higher. I am one with everything around me. I can feel it now. Every breath connects. Now I can see. I am one with everything around me. Everything around me. Let it flow through me. Let it flow through me. Let it guide me home.
Alrighty, we back from that. While we were doing that, and while I was filling my coffee, I'm just waiting for the song to start so I can pause it because this website tends to be a little bit slow sometimes, and that's okay. Welcome back. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Merriest. There we go. Pause. Pause. Stop. Thank you. All right. While I was filling up my coffee, I did take the liberty of going ahead and getting these songs ready to go. Doing all right? How are you? I mean, today is definitely an interesting day, that's for sure. We will find out shortly. Because my dogs decided to get into a fight, and my wife had to take one to the vet. So, yeah. So, hey, if anybody wants to chip in for that, that'd be great. Anyway, all right. So, we have got our next song was, get this, a song about an epic chili cook-off in the style of Viking metal. So, Viking metal, thunderous drums, epic folk melodies, growling vocals. Let's hear what this thing thinks that Viking metal sounds like. This should be interesting. Ooh.
Hear me, O gods of flame and feast. Grant me the strength to tame these peppers of the east. I stand before you, mighty judge of taste, with fire in my heart and no moment to waste. My ladle gleams like Odin's spear so bright. The peppers call to me, they yearn to ignite. Ancient recipes passed down through time. Each warrior here must prove their words sublime. I'll show you power that no mortal can face, when I unleash the storm of crimson grace. Into the flames of glory we ride, our cauldrons burning bright. A spice of steel will turn the tide in the sacred feast tonight. The steam rises high like Midgard's mighty clouds. My competitors fall as the heated shrouds. Each taste brings warriors to their knees. But I stand strong in culinary expertise. The judges watch with eyes of burning coal as I pour my heart into this leap-o leaf. The justice must divide my seasoned hand as I pour my heart into this mighty bowl. The ancestors guide my seasoned hand to create the fiery feast in all the land. Cook, feast, feast, burn, burn, now raise your spoons to victory divine. The judges weep with joy and pain combined as legends of my recipe are enshrined. In the Hollow's kitchen, I'll take my place among the greatest warriors of our race. Into the flames of glory we ride, our cauldrons burning bright. Spice and steel will turn the tide in the sacred feast tonight. Hail the conquering chef. Oh, hey.
If it was not for that one lyrical fuck up earlier, if it wasn't for that, I would call this 100% perfect. In my opinion, I think that was just ingenious the way that they took it and turned it into a battle song. I think that is great. Just that one little fuck up in there. If it wasn't for that, I would say it was totally perfect. And Frag says, I think it's too hard at this. It's too hard at this? As in, like, the music is too, like, hard rock? You think? Cauldron Battle. A song about an epic chili cook-off. Vikings, Viking metal, thundering drums, epic horns, aggressive growls. Let's see what we got. Can this one match the first? Let's find out. I'm curious.
Hear my call, sons of spice. Born to battle, born to boil. Ancient wisdom flows through my veins. Let the cook-off commence. Pots are pounding, peppers burn. My blood is boiling as flames churn. Mighty masters, stand and stare. Feel the heat now, if you dare. Fire in my cauldron burns. Warriors of the ignited time has come. Victory, my heart still yearns. Let the battle rage till day is done. Spice is striking, swift and strong. Family recipes can't go wrong. Hands are hurting, heart beats fast. This pot of power built to last. My fathers fought with flame before. Their strength now flows through me. The ancient ways of heat and spice shall set our spirits free. Fire in my cauldron burns. Warriors of the ignited time has come. Victory, my heart still yearns. Let the battle rage till day is done. Time of judgment drawing near, drawing near. Taste of triumph, crystal clear, crystal clear. Raise the bulls high, sound the horns. A new champion has been born. Fire in my cauldron burns. Warriors of the ignited time has come. Victory, my heart still yearns. Let the battle rage till day is done.
Okay. Lyrically, I think it hit the point. Musically, no, I don't think that was even close. That was just like hard rock, or just like heavy metal, honestly. But that first one there, I think that first one, like, just nailed it to a T, in my opinion. So yeah, that one got added to the list. And another one that I did while we were on the break there was a correction to Angie's, the hyperpop song about getting glued to a table. I changed up the words a little bit in order to kind of fit what we were going for. Yeah, first one was way better. I agree. Move down here. Okay. So I changed the words up here for the hyperpop one. And it is a song about accidentally gluing yourself to a table. Yeah, this was one of the suggestions, was getting glued to a table. Because damn, that's all I got to say about that. So yeah, a song about accidentally gluing yourself to a table, hyperpop, upbeat, energetic, glitchy beats, high energy synths, distorted vocals, chaotic production. This should be interesting, and we're going to see if this fits a little closer to what Angie had in mind with her suggestion. Remember, exclamation AI music if you want to add a suggestion to the mix. Other than that, let's see if this hits the point a little better, shall we?
OMG, what did I just do? Got my hands stuck to my gaming setup, true. Try to fix my broken mouse pad, now I can't move. Super glue is not the answer, I'm such a noob. Live streaming in 3, 2, 1. Might as well make content while I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm literally stuck to my gaming setup. Can't even get up. Just blowing up. I'm stuck in place, can't hide my face. 5,000 people watching me. Being stuck is my new personality. Someone call my mom or something, please. Comment saying use nail polish, oil, or keys. Already tried to pull away, almost broke my wrist. Task failed successfully, still stuck in this. Trending on TikTok right now. Being stuck is kinda my brand, wow. My brand, wow. Stuck to my game is set up. Can't even get up. Just blowing up. Stuck in place, can't hide my face. 5,000 people watching me. Being stuck is my new personality. Help me now. Subscribe and follow somehow. Hand is going numb somehow. Drop coming, check it out, emergency. But first, like and share this, please. I'm literally stuck to my gaming setup. Can't even get up. At least I'm blowing up. Stuck in place, this is my face. A million people watching me. Being stuck is my new reality.
Holy fuck, that was good. I still don't know where it's pulling in, like the streamer or, you know, content creator. I don't know where it's getting that from, but it's hilarious. It is so good. Okay, yeah, that one totally added to the list. That is fantastic. I don't think the next one can even compare. Stuck up. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm curious. That first one's gonna be hard to beat.
I thought I'd fix this thing myself today. Grabbed your favorite craft supplies, what can I say? Now I'm stuck in this situation, can't move away. Live streaming my frustration, what a display. Called you on FaceTime just to see you laugh. Help me please, but you just take a photograph. I can't get out right now. Stuck here till you come around. Save me. Try the wiggle free, but that made it worse. now I'm cursed. Tagged you in my story, this is getting real. Coming through, say mood about how I feel. Posted an update going viral fast. Wonder how long this is gonna last. I can't get up right now. Till you come around. DIY tutorials led me astray. Everything sticky, stuck in place. Ace. I see the latte going boil scotch. Wonder how to pour. My eye gives me hope for now. Says no, still drinks, still in house.
Okay, but it cuts off right there. If it wasn't for that, that'd be fantastic. That one was really good too. I like the lyrics of that. Again, I don't know where it's getting the social media angle from. I really don't know, but it's still pretty fucking funny. That first one was so much better though. That was like, that just nailed it. 100% on the mark in my opinion. Oh boy, I gotta mark these ones as done. Mark that one is done. Mark that one is done. Well, Angie, I mean, we got there. Yeah, I broke it. It needs glue. Yeah. How perfectly fitting. Honestly, it really does need super glue. Wow. Well, that was a thing. And I don't see any more on the list here. So I guess we're gonna, I don't know. Should we do one more? What do you think? What do you guys think? Should we do one more? We can do one more. I don't know what. Let me see here. And by the way, Frag, you're very welcome. It really is a lot of fun. Like, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just take this moment to show you a couple of the ones that I've done. So I'm doing some here that I'm actually gonna make videos for. A SquirrelDad song. I mean, I could. These ones here are all like Star Wars related. These ones here, I get inspiration out of these ones here. This one is a list of like kind of ambient-ish, minimal techno spacey stuff for inspiration while I'm writing. In this one here, this one is about the Doctor. I'm actually going to make a video out of it, and I found kind of a loophole. I can put it on a non-monetized channel, so I put it on the SQRL channel. But this one here is a song about Doctor Who, because I thought that was great. And yeah, background music for the stream. So yeah, you're right. It is a shit ton of fun. It really is. SquirrelDad song. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Help me out here, guys. What genre do you think? A song about your loving and supportive SquirrelDad. How about that? Let's try that. I love to sell out stuff for my stream. Hey, excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Just do EDM. I'll do EDM, sure. We'll see what that comes up with. Hi, Raw. How you doing? Can I get a shout out for Raw, please? How are you doing there, friend? What's going on? EDM, pulsing bassline, energetic. I don't know. I'm good. Day off, so of course I cleaned the house because, of course, liquid funk, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what liquid funk is. We'll try this. We'll see what this comes up with here, and we'll call this one our last one for the day. I'm curious. EDM. That could take it just about anywhere, to be honest with you. It really could. Oh, but wow, we have definitely added some pretty awesome songs to the list. We 100%. I said 8. Uh-oh. Oh, you're talking about stream time. Gotcha, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Also, if it's really good, hey, we'll play it at the little rave. You guys want to rave? Look at that. We're still doing this thing here. So if you feel like throwing into the pot, we will write a song for you, about you, to you, whichever you prefer. And I see Roxy is now added to the list, so thank you, Roxy. Appreciate that. I was looking at the little list that I have going so far, and we've got Joe, the Trichrosaurus, Tiamara, Road Toads, Roxy, so far on the list here that I can see. And cookies. Get yourself cookies. And your water.
Take your meds. Eat something yummy, motherfucker.
Cookies and coffee. How perfect. Liquid funk, a subgenre, drum and bass characterized smooth melodic soul sound. Cool. How about that? All right, let's see what we got here. Thanks to Moonlight Tree, a song about your loving and supportive squirrel dad, EDM, pulsing baseline, energetic, uplifting synth, energetic 4 on the floor beat. Let's see what we got. How embarrassed am I going to get? I love it already.
Small paws held me when I would fall. You showed me how to climb it all. Every branch, every wall. Your strength became my protocol. Higher and higher, you taught me to fly. Through rain and thunder, you stood by my side. Stood by my side. Your tail leads me home through the storm. Your tail leads me home, keeps me warm. Your tail leads me home like a light. Your tail leads me home every night. Remember when I was afraid? You taught me that lives could be collecting hope day by day. Your wisdom helped me find my way. Stronger and stronger with every try. Your love surrounds me, it lifts me high. Lifts me high. Your tail leads me home through the storm. Your tail leads me home, keeps me warm. Your tail leads me home like a light. Your tail leads me home every night. When the world spins too fast, when I'm lost in the past, your love shows me where to go. Where to go. Your tail leads me home through the storm. Yeah. Your tail leads me home, keeps me warm, keeps me safe and warm. Your tail leads me home like the light shining so bright. Your tail leads me home tonight.
Don't get me wrong, I dig the vibe, but I don't know how comfortable I am with it talking about my tail. So that was a song. Yes, it sure was. Let's see what this one does. I think Please don't talk about my tail in this one.
Up in the branches where you always stay, catching me when I fall, day after day. Higher and higher the leaves we climb, you show me the way every time. Safe in your branches, safe in your branches, safe in your branches tonight, tonight. Tonight, tonight, teaching me courage to reach for the sky, learning to trust as seasons pass by. Safe, 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 safe in your, safe in your, safe in your pulling intensity. Safe in your branches, safe in your branches, safe, safe, safe in your branches, in your branches tonight, tonight. You catch every fall, you strengthen my climb. Safe in your branches, one more time. Safe in your branches, safe, safe, safe in your branches, safe in your branches tonight, tonight we rise. Tonight we rise. Tonight, tonight we rise.
And honestly, Raw, I think that's part of the reason that we do this, is to see just how ridiculous some of the lyrics that it comes up with are, right? Like that first one there, like, what the fuck? A tail? My tail leads you home? Like, huh? And don't get me wrong, sometimes they're awesome. Sometimes they are just hilarious. But, I mean, in this case, yeah, I think Moon was right. I may have chaos too close to the sun on that one. I mean, not bad, but not fantastic, you know? I mean, what the hell? Let's give it one more try. One last try, we'll see what we can do here. Let me just add in this one here and see if it picks it up. See if you can do Future Rave. Yeah, let's try that. See what it does. But yeah, you know, like, sure, AI is great and all, but there's a lot of times where it's just like, what the fuck did you just write? Catch you next time. All right. See you later, Frag. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoy the website, because it can be absolutely ridiculous. It can be a great time, but as we just proved, it can also be traumatizing, I think, because now I'm going to be very worried that my tail is leading people places, and I'm not sure how to feel about that, but here we are, I guess. So, hey, if my tail has ever given you a light, I'm sorry, I think. I don't know what to feel about that. I feel like cookies, though. Oh, cookies for everybody. Cookies to make it better. That's right, cookies make you safe. Cookies make us all feel a little bit better. Yeah. Euphoria. Because, of course, Euphoria. The amount of times this thing labels a song as Euphoria is crazy. Guardian. Okay, well, this should be interesting. These will be our last two, and then we'll get out of here, and I'll check in with the wife and see how things are going. Talking about your loving and supportive SquirrelDad, EDM, pulsing bass, energetic, future rave, driving bass line, euphoric drops, and pulsating synths. Well, I think it picked up the future, eh? Let's see what we got. Please be better than the last two. Not that they were terrible, they're just not great.
Every time I fall, you catch me quick. Standing strong and tall, that's your magic trick. You taught me how to climb so high. When others thought you're on my side. Up in the trees where you keep me safe. Your love shines bright like the stars in space. Watching over me from the branches above. Over me with endless love. Never thought I'd find a dad like you, breaking every rule to see me through. When the world gets rough and mean, you show me what family can mean. You're always there. I know you care.
Remember when those bullies came around? You dropped those nuts right on the playground. Taught me how to stand up straight and proud, how to face my fears and use my voice out loud. Living life between the earth and sky, showing me that limits are a lie. Every acorn saved became a lesson learned about the value of the love I've earned. You built a home up in that maple tree, kept me warm when it came to be. Showed me how to dance among the leaves and how to trust in what my heart believes. Now I'm growing stronger day by day, cause you believed in me in every way. Yeah, you're different, but your love is true. Everything I am, I owe to you.
Watching over me from the branches above. Watching over me, weathering me with endless love. Watching over me. 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 You're my guardian, my guide, my light. Watching over me from the branches above. Watching over me with endless love.
Okay, outside of dropping nuts on the playground, it was less traumatizing. Yes, it was, and honestly, lyrically, it was touching. Like from my perspective, it was kind of touching. Yeah, in the way that I could only hope, I guess, that I could be viewed as such. But other than that, dropping nuts on the playground, aside from that part, I kind of dig it. But yeah, I would have to change that word because that's yeah, I think that part for me is a little traumatizing. Anyway, all right, last one. Let's see what this one does. Are you better than the first? Let's see.
Up in the branches, looking down below. You taught me climbing, now watch me go. Higher and higher, feel the beat inside. You're right behind me, every time I fly. Running wild, but coming home. Running wild, but coming home. You're my strength when I'm alone. Coming back to you, my home. Coming home, coming home. at your door, just like you showed me years before. Faster and faster through the trees I race, but when I need you, you're in a place. Running wild but coming home, running wild but coming home. You're my strength when I'm alone, coming back to you, my home. Coming home, coming home. Remember when I was small, couldn't climb at all. You stayed beside me, taught me not to fall. Running wild but coming home, running wild but coming home. You're my strength when I'm alone, coming back to you, my home.
That one was cute. I'll give it that. That one was cute. I think it kind of lyrically hit the mark, I think. I don't know. Moon, what do you think? It was cute. I will definitely give it that. I don't know. We'll add that to the playlist anyway. Even though I'm a little on the spot with it, but yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I'm winning all the points today. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you sure are. All right. Let's drop that down to here. Let's get back over here. Do the thing with the thing and the stuff at the place where the people are. I know the one. All right. Last two wasn't chaos trauma. That's right. The last two were a little more. Well, actually, a little less. We'll say a little less. There we go. Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for playing along. Get over here, camera. Thank you. Now get back this way a little. All right, there we go. Try to be less chaos in the future? I mean, why? Honestly, that's kind of half the point, isn't it? Half the point is to be as chaotic as we possibly can and see if we can break the thing. And like Ross said, you know, things like dropping nuts on the playground, that can land you in jail. Not happy fun times. Then more chaos? I mean, shit, why not? Sure. Sounds like it could be fun. Anyway. Alrighty. Looks like wifey's back, so I'm going to check in. And I will catch all of you on Sunday. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Let's see who we got on right now. See if we can go bug somebody. Anybody fun? So, yeah, more chaos. Dan knows that. Dan knows that one for sure. Ooh. You know what? I think, actually, we're going to go this way. Yep. All right. That was very fun and chaotic. Yeah, that's half the point. In my mind, that's totally. I won't be streaming my model till a little later. That's cool. That's all good. All right. Let us go and pick on our good friend Mara. That's what we shall do. We're gonna go say hi to Tia Mara. So everybody, make sure you get in there and blow up the chat and throw the emojis and all that fun shit. I will see you guys on Sunday. Until then, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. And until then, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good weekend. Did it not work?